How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Labyrinth of the Forsaken. I'm going to kick things off as per usual, majority of the time usual, by checking on what different things I can invest in. So for 900, pretty pricey, but 10 up to 20% bonus, like it's an extra 150 every time you clear something, and like every little thing adds up quite a lot. Tempted to just invest in that further, but I know there's other things that will be more worth it. Like, was it Sharp Mind? Max focus goes up and item imagination cost goes down. That's like too good. That's such a humongous difference in your overall. So some of these things, like so many things, are now brought down to one only. What about like a bone? It stays at one, okay. But the nailed planks being one now, that's like crazy useful. And the nailed plank, I'm always spending on those. That's huge. That's like really, really good to have. A backup shield may be kind of useful. The coin could be interesting. There was like no other skills, right? Yeah, I can't afford any skills. So like maybe a backup weapon, kind of interesting. Oh, the pipe has cleave. The shield has a shitload of defense. The pipe having cleave makes that way more valuable than I realized. Now the trash can only costs 1. Yeah, so the plastic torso has been like outclassed. Suddenly not worth it. Gonna just skip over that one entirely, I think. Okay, feeling good about things. 7th dream. I found myself in a dark cave infested with spiders. Of all the places I'd rather be, that was where I had to go. Because that's where I finally found a trace of my brother. As I encountered the vicious queen of spiders, she reluctantly revealed that she was created by Thomas, and so were other abominations and nightmares on his path. I need to keep looking. Oh, short dream, not a lot to have learned there. Weird that these don't cross out the way that, like, the documents do, or the voicemails. Like, it doesn't keep track of which ones you've read. The seeing incidents. The recent reports from the sleepers are troubling. The incidents are becoming more frequent, and obviously the higher-ups want to know what the hell we are dealing with. I have the answer for them, and they are not going to like it. It's not the first time I've heard about such things. I first encountered this phenomenon in the early 80s, when it would seem they had existed since the dawn of the human race. Commonly known as the Night Folk, or the Shadow People, they live in the realm of dreams, but desperately want to get to our realm by possessing vulnerable, unoccupied bodies. As long as you don't know you are dreaming, you are safe. They attack when they sense a mind detached from its body, which sometimes happens during comas, but much more often during out-of-body experiences and lucid dreaming. And that is exactly what we are doing here. Of course, they will react. When you bring food to the picnic, you can also expect ants to show up. Please, don't even suggest capturing one of them. We're dealing here with something that's beyond our comprehension. Dr. A. Grodberg. This corporation knows so much more than it shows. What else are they hiding, Sidereal? And why are you researching dreams so much? Researching dreams really, by itself, does not feel like a shady act, you know? But paired with everything else, it becomes a little sinister. Free item from the TV. Free focus, not so important right now. Bonus integrity, bonus focus. I'm going to go with the bonus max focus again. That just generally, I think it seems like a good thing to have. Especially now that so many things cost 1. That extra 3 means I can immediately just make a 3 durability like nailed plank or something. New message from the landlord again. Hello, Miss Amelia. It's Matt Falpike again. I apologize for the message I left yesterday. I took up a lot of your time and didn't ask the most important question. When do you think you'll clear out the apartment? As you know, the rent rates are high and it's a real battlefield here in the real estate business. I need to know when I can let another tenant in. If you need, I know some good moving companies that would gladly assist you. I trust there won't be much cleaning involved afterwards. Please make sure to also throw away everything you're not taking. Until then, have a nice stay. Get bent, you parasite. I don't want to hear from you. You'll have no problem getting a tenant in here, I'm sure. I guess I'm heading straight back into dreams. Yeah, I feel like I've checked out everything. I'm gonna look at the framed photo again, just in some sort of off chance anything had changed there. I don't know what I expected. This will be curious to see if there's anything beyond the cave. I suspect no. Yeah, there isn't. The casino is so safe and alluring, is it? I don't trust that. That makes me feel like I want to go to the dollhouse. Let's go to the dollhouse. I don't know why. This feels like the move. We've dealt with all the spiders. Let's go deal with the like puppet master or doll, supreme doll being. Something funny about destroying one of them the second you stand up. Hey, yeah, he didn't start in like in the hotel or whatever the last two areas. I guess because they're like secondary areas, like deeper into each thing. So let's immediately get ourselves some basic supplies. Couple options. Part of me thinks it's not the right call to like fully construct them in case I find them scattered around, but I will kind of inevitably just I'll just come back for those. I should learn the cleaver probably. Oh, the pipe can be built for just one, and it has cleave. The cleaver has cleave and bleed, I think was the main appeal there. So, starting heavily defended, and in this room, I feel like nothing's gonna come after me. Like, I would be surprised if the starting room prior to the player having any gear whatsoever was in any way like a threat. Quit putting your flashlight away. Freaking me out. Probably I should have scanned the room first before making things, but, you know, whatever. I made my choice. Huge. Can you rip that whole thing down? Oh, man. Bert. Oh, Bert the misfortune teller. Roll up, see the clown. Smiley face will never frown. He knows of the paths of fates. He can tell you what awaits. No, he's not going to sneer. Bert the misfortune teller is here. What the? Into the future you can stare. If you even dare. So if you think you're so clever, just ask a question and pull the lever. This makes me think of the in BioShock, the things that you can like get supplies out of. Something of wonders. It like says itself out loud, and it like laughs and has very much like a carnival vibe. And I can't remember what the heck they're called now. Give me winning numbers in a lottery. Where's my brother? Well, let's start with the simple one. Okay, wise guy. What are the winning numbers in tomorrow's lottery? 3, 5, 11. Numbers straight from heaven. 13, 20, 35. You're the richest girl alive. What you don't know, dumb face, is what that lottery takes place. Where? Okay, rude. Okay, so there's winning numbers, but who the hell knows where? That's pretty funny. Where is my brother? I'm looking for Thomas. That's a problem, oh my brother. Where is Thomas? The none other. No, not here, not in the attic, not to be too enigmatic. He's not here, he's not there. Is he even anywhere? Listen closely, oh fair lady, Thomas's fate is rather shady, and to find him before the reaper, you must search for him much deeper. That was one of the worst and most useless rhymes I've ever heard. Now, what's behind that door? She wants to explore this floor. She has to open that door. What's behind it? One may wonder. Maybe there's a treasure to plunder. Maybe there is nothing there just yet. Once she enters, a duet. What a useless piece of... Maybe useless is the one who doesn't find my rhymes fun. Shut up. Okay, so Bert... Is Bert a person? I was starting to suspect that Bert was a traveler. Now I really don't know. I need a coin. I've debated learning how to generate a coin, but surely there'll be one to find around here somewhere. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I guess there was so many choices that I shouldn't be surprised to hit a dead end so quickly. Oh, man. Marionette strings that go like all the way to the floor. We've had mannequins, dolls. Now we're getting like marionettes involved, puppets, the posable puppets. Every conceivable variant. Something is missing. So do I need to hook dolls or puppets up to these things? A golden mannequin. Won't budge. There's got to be a better way to move it. A set of strings dangle from the ceiling. The mannequin kneels with one hand on its hip. Presenting gesture. Hand on hip. Presenting. Hand on hip. Presenting. Okay, so maybe the posing of them doesn't really matter. And they're just alternating. So I doubt if that's indicating something for the sake of a puzzle, like a sequence. It's not like it's difficult to remember. Oh, back out on the roof, eh? This is where... Oh, shit. This is where Tutu came to help last time. You got it, Amy. Swimming. That was pretty sketchy, but, yeah, went just fine. We're all good. Don't sweat it. Don't Escape 4 has me scared of plummeting high distances. But that was A-okay. Alright, only one option left, right? Left, right, kind of a... Oh yeah, we didn't encounter anyone in the caves. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Or just like a tiny bit surprising? All traces lead up to here. Why? Yeah, reinforce my nailed plank. Yeah, perfect. What am I missing here? Yeah, I could take coffee. This will make such a good headline when I'm done. Joshua! Hey, how have you been, Amy? It's surprising how we keep finding each other in these places. My brother might be responsible for what's going on here, in a certain way. Oh, let me note this down, and please, do tell me more. He's been twisted into something weird. From what I understand, he created this and many other nightmares. That's interesting. Can you tell me more? Wait, are you going to write an article or something? Because if so, I'd rather not share this stuff publicly. Oh, come on, Amy. We're in a dream. It's not like I'll print this once I wake up. But it could help me understand what's going on here. Suffice to say, my brother's left a form of a shade that created these nightmares. I want to undo it. I want to fix this. Fix this place? Or your brother? I wish I knew that myself. I see you managed to get out of that bog. We've seen him like a couple times since then, haven't we? Maybe, I don't know. Just to end up in another one, right? Metaphorically, at least. Yeah, but thanks for your help back there, Amy. I ended up finding a deserted cave. Whatever lived there is gone. I assume you have something to do with it? Perhaps. Like you, I was looking for answers. She was looking for answers. What she found might shock you. Sorry, force of habit. The investigation's coming along well, I presume? Not quite. I wish it was, but I've had several problems. I'm trying to tie all the leads together, but things seem to elude me. It's like trying to remember a word or a name that's on the tip of your tongue. So infuriating. Think I know what you mean. Sorry to hear that. You mentioned several problems. Is there anything I can do to help? Actually, there is something. I have this camera again. An incredibly intense headache. Don't know why. Maybe I've been working on the case too much. Can't focus, can't think. I feel this pulsating pain in my temples. If you have anything that could help with that, I'd really appreciate it. I'll let you know if I find anything. That would be great. The sides of my head feel almost swollen in pain. Well, probably just a painkiller is what he needs. I can generate that for 1. It doesn't cost me much. And if it's as simple as that, then, like, let's give it a try. Thank you. You've no idea how much it hurts. Ugh. Holy hell, I can't stand it. My head is going to explode. Scared it was actually going to explode. Maybe take off your glasses? I think that should help with the headache. Yes, good idea. I can't take them off. They're stuck. Help! Rip your face off or something, man. Be chill. Be chill with that. Do you want to pick up glasses? I guess so. Oh no. The whole face came off? No, it's a mask. Then why is it so disgustingly slimy and soggy? Oh. And what is going to be waiting for us on the other side of this? What the... It just is a doll? Oh shit, we're going to have to fight this now? Oh, fuck. I don't have a ton for weapons and stuff right now. Is that Joshua? Well, I guess I have a minimum. I have, like, the minimum, I think, to deal with this. 3 damage at a time? I guess I'll keep the boards up. Hopefully he'll eventually pace himself out. Okay, a little bit. I can work with that. Yeah, let's do a slow. A little bit of bleed. Nailed plank. We're in a rhythm here. This is all good. And then I'll just use the coffee to replace all or most of what I'm losing here. Devastating. 3 times 3. This would be a good opportunity for me to learn if you defend those paired attacks properly. I'm not explaining that well because my brain is a little bit mush. But I could just slow him. Actually, I'm going to slow him again here, and then I'll just punch, and then we'll be good. But will I defend twice with the planks if he's going to attack twice, or will he die after the first attack? It does. Okay. Oh, 3 times. He attacked 3 times. Shit. 600. Nice. That's maybe with my 20% bonus. That might have, 500 up to 600, I think, probably. So, a puppet crossbar. So that's how we affect those strings in the other room, I'm going to assume. But yeah, the nailed planks are, or any shield is also useful against those multiple attacks. I can just discard this? Weird. I'm going to hang on to it for no good reason. A cross with nails to attach strings to it. This marionette controller is used to manipulate string puppets. I didn't examine that very carefully. I should just be the tiniest bit more thorough. Yeah, I'm thinking we're good on that. So, I definitely want to replenish the gear I just bashed up. Should be able to do that, no problem. Nailed plank. Get myself back up to the full planks. They're so crazy, unbelievably useful. Yeah, I'm going to commit to the full amount on that. And I'll leave everything else for now. What do you got on this corkboard here? There are various notes and pictures pinned to the corkboard, connected to each other with strings. One of the photos looks particularly interesting. Do you want to pick up a photograph? Yes, I want to look at this photograph. Okay. So they aren't alternating in this photo. The 2 on the outside are looking away. Every other one is presenting. A photo of a room with golden statues or mannequins, each posed in a specific way. There is an open passageway in the center. So, the marionette strings... the way it looked like they were going into the floor, I thought they would be manipulating something underneath us, but it's totally that they're manipulating these, and I just like, that makes sense that you have the strings manipulate them, they go up and over the rafter to the puppet. It makes sense. Now I just don't know which is going to be attached to like which puppet or anything like that. No, I do want you posing. Oh, whether or not they're like standing and stuff matters as well. So probably, I'm going to guess the two in the front are kneeling, the two there are standing, and then the outside ones, we'll have to look again. Yeah, so the near ones are kneeling, standing, and then the outside ones are standing. That just kind of makes sense from like a, you know, a staging perspective, or like blocking. I don't know which it would be called. Get you stood up. There must be a set of strings somewhere I'm not seeing. There's something on the wall there that I can't really understand or see. Okay, interesting. Haha. How do I get you guys? So you're always going to do the opposite. Ah! Okay, that's good. That's promising. Okay, that eventually worked. In a way I only sort of kind of understand. So this is affecting 2 as well. So I need both of you standing and not presenting. Now both standing and not presenting. There. Okay. So was this affecting 2 and I just didn't notice? My vision just locked onto 1. It does. Okay. Alright, so I need you both standing. Okay, and now both presenting. There we go. Honestly, that was I never like confidently figured out, oh, obviously this does this, but like the trial and error of that one was relatively easy and quite fun, and like not it was, yeah, I enjoyed that. Something clicked. I think they're posed just right. So yeah, there's whatever's on the wall there. It doesn't really seem like anything I can interact with. Oh, I can see... Oh, it's just the next room. It's the cork board. I can see the Bert in the corner there too. The tiniest bit. What else was in that room? Before I move on. I was... like dead end, right? There was like a passage I couldn't cross, or... Oh! Medicine? Do you want to pick up painkillers? That would have been for Joshua if you didn't have the means. Is the coin how I would get a key? Makes me wish I did invest in the coin generating. I just figured the vending machines is the only place that'll be useful, and I figured that would only be in the city. So I'd kind of put that out of mind a little bit. I had gone to this room, right? I'm just second-guessing things a little bit. But I want to make sure I'm not blowing past things. Right, the roof. I just, I don't have the map yet, so I'm kind of just having to try my best to not be forgetful. Thought I might have to fight one of those. Danger awaits. Seriously? No. No, I don't want to do that right away. Shit, not having the coin is kind of... Okay, so apparently I can discard all sorts of stuff. And so maybe I just will. I feel not especially well prepared. I guess I'll use the painkillers. And I'll generate a tiny bit extra medicine for myself. With that, the first aid kit would be a lot better. These won't really add a lot. I probably need to focus. An extra bit of shield, an extra shield option, assuming the fight will drag out a little bit, I think will be good. The slowing from the wrench, one more slow potential, I think would probably be useful. Having something that cleaves is pretty huge. Maybe one more medicine. I don't know how deep this fight will go. And it only heals for 4. Right? Yeah, only 4. I might risk without that, I guess. Let's do the pipe once more. The plank once more. Painkillers I don't think are going to be worth it. Block for 5. One more metal pipe. And now I've used everything. Have I explored this entire area other than like the vending machine there? Like, I'm a little bit surprised. It makes this area seem especially short. Dream progress secured again. Everything will be saved. Then, yeah, I guess I'm pushing on in. What are you? Just like a puppet master? You look like David, just with the cloak a little bit, but I doubt that. So you finally arrived. I was thinking about you, and here you are, invading my space, rummaging through my belongings, breaking my toys. And you are? You can call me the Puppet Masters. I feel like that's what I called him, right? You can't seriously call yourself that and be sane at the same time. You're right. After all, we're all insane here, Amelia. You know my name? I know more about you than you think. I see more. I hear more. My strings are numerous and they reach far. Who are you? I'm the host of this place. You're the one responsible for all those mannequins? Responsible? Why, yes. Those are my most precious possessions. You see, I'm a collector. I collect things that I find fancy. Fancy? What's so fancy about dozens of identical faceless mannequins? That's exactly the perfection I give to the sleeping souls I stumble upon. I take away what makes them special and cast them back to the waking world as gray, uninspired shadows of their former selves, going through their pitiful lives without goals or dreams. Every day, same as the last, like automatons, puppets, mannequins. But here, they are my mannequins, my precious possessions. Are all those mannequins real people? Actual sleeping people? We did get a hint of that before. Why are you doing this to them? I believe that people with interesting personalities are too unpredictable. Uniqueness doesn't fit them, so I fix it. That's horrible. You're sick. Chaos is the sickness here, Amelia. Chaos and uncertainty brought to life by the recklessness of following dreams. I bring order. I bring an accord of uniformity. You take away what makes them who they are, you monster. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt them. You can't hurt what is not really alive. And when they are back in the waking world, they don't remember anything. After all, mannequins don't have dreams. Can't wait to add you to my collection as well, Amelia. I've been waiting to meet you in person. Since you know so much about me, you must know who I'm looking for. Indeed, you're after your brother, the puppet controlled by the darkness itself. His strings sliced through the fabric of this reality, which created me and many other nightmares. This is not exactly how I would put it, but yes. He's not here, Amelia. You've come to the wrong place. Okay, it's not the first time. I'll find him, with or without your help. I'm thinking without. How fierce. Your anger is misplaced, just as your choice of guidance is rather odd. You're a fool to come here looking for answers, Amelia. Nobody here will aid you. The only individual that could is elsewhere. Two. What individual? The prisoner. He witnessed your brother being twisted into the darkness's puppet firsthand. The prisoner? Who is that? A person that would look nice as one of my mannequins. Unfortunately, he is locked away out of my reach. That isn't who we fed, like, down in the basement of the city, is it? But that was somebody who was, like, losing their mind. I don't know. Where? Where is he locked away? In the Iron Maiden? Even I do not know. Even if I do know, why should I tell you? I'll bring you the prisoner. I'll leave you alone. You obviously don't want me around here breaking your precious toys. Just tell me where to go and I'll leave. Oh, no. You're not going anywhere. I've decided to keep you as a part of my collection. We will see about that. How many am I going to have to fight? That concerns me a little. A plastic puppet imitating a human has limbs with bald... We've seen all this. Prepares to attack for 3. So, I think I want to slow it and get all of them in sync, so I only have to do the 1 block. It'll shred through my shield. But I think it'll be worth it. What were they? Damage 3? All of them, probably, presumably. Damage 4? Some of them are stronger? Interesting. Oh wait, well, the nailed planks will do the trick. I'm just unfortunately going to absolutely be flying through them here. Oh, come on. So... 2 of them are going after me again. Well, I only have 2 more charges of this, so I feel like now would be the good time to use it. And now I'm just going to have to start toughing my way through some damage, which isn't great. Let's get the cleave going. I'll take 1 damage. They'll... Oh, maybe that was the bleed. That was already the bleed taken. Shit. I would be taking on a lot of damage there. This uses up all of my shielding. But I think I'm better off doing this now. That bleed will apply, and then I can kill them all in my next swing. Nice, devastating across chop there. Okay, but he's getting ready to summon things. A masked individual that may be hiding a human face. Maybe. Under that hood. Or the opposite. Maybe the mask is the most human part about them. God. Okay, so I really just don't have a lot of items. Like, this is going to be brutal because of that. Being able to spawn in a spider fang would have been really huge, actually. There wasn't... Without the coin, there was so little area to explore to gather things up. Like, I really just have so little going for me here. A 3-turn bleed and a hasten. That's the better option here for sure. That was cool. The animation for that was cool. But I'm frustrated that he is going to be doing that numerous times. Because, like... I definitely just don't have what I need to deal with this. Yeah, I'm gonna end up taking so much damage. The music here is cool. I'm digging the music for sure. I use the plank once more. And now, set you as my main target. But, like, I didn't even look how much damage he's about to do. 3. But you're also going to deal 3. Oh, and you're going to attack again. I'm screwed. Like, I don't think I have enough to get through this fight. Especially, he's going to spawn so much stuff. And he's really stacking attacks on me like crazy. Yeah. I'm not even feeling like, if I do this exactly perfectly, like, no, I think I just don't have enough. And so potentially I just give up? Is there really a consequence to that? Well, I'm no quitter, even though I just should. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I think I might literally try and... Like, there's a certain amount of echoes I've gained and things that I'll get to take back with me. And so I think I'll just let that one fail. Save before defeat, 840. So I will just wake up, and I will spend those on a coin and probably a spider fang. And then I think I'm going to try and kind of run through that again really quickly. Oh, God, dear God. Yeah, waking up from a nightmare probably sucks. So definitely want to be able to generate a coin. The spider fang, it only costs 1. So I think that would be another, like, hugely beneficial thing to be able to create. And maybe the cleaver? It does cost 2, though, so it's not like I would have a ton of spare. But what is it? It has cleave and bleed. It is good. It is obviously really good. The pickaxe, too. Also expensive to generate. I don't know between those which would be better. Because he spawns so many minions with relatively high health, I think I'm going to go with that instead. I could grab just bonus integrity or a guaranteed item, but I don't know if it'll spawn an item that I don't care about. The extra focus doesn't matter so much, though. Oh, but I don't think there was any coffee down there, was there? But maybe I can hope that there will be on the other side of the coin area. I don't know. I'm gambling on that a little bit. I'm just going to try it. We'll see how this goes. So, a mixed bag of luck here. I started with the pipe, pretty damn good. Then the meat, not really that useful at all, but I guess I can heal a little bit after battles. But then I found 2 thermoses in the starting room with 3 each. So immediately I'm just going to go generate a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty good supply of focus, a thermos with 9 extra, and I've been able to generate a lot of things already. So I'm in a pretty good place here. Maybe I just immediately go back. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, things are in a different order. Oh, I wonder if the position of them will be the same. Oh, the passage is still open. That's quite interesting, actually, that carried forward. But right, things are organized differently. I can't remember if I had to do much or any fighting prior to the big boss there, actually. I kind of can't recall. Oh, Joshua. I have to fight Joshua. That's kind of the big one. So I nothing new to learn from him. I'm going to go deal with Joshua and stuff before I deal with the coin and head to that totally new area. Oh, he remained dead. And now I've found the nailed plank in 2 different areas. So, like, very excessive. Didn't need to generate that at all. Kind of wasted a fair amount of focus on that now that I know. Alright, extra shielding. I'm going to need quite a lot of shielding. Oh, the spider's fang, of course. I want probably multiple of those. Oh wait, so there is coffee here, yeah. So I can generate a lot. probably on the other side of the coin there will be another fight, right? Like, it would be surprising if this area just had the Joshua fight and then, like, the boss one. Like, that would just be so little. But I guess we can go find out. There. I'm really... There. I've piled things up. So I don't even need those painkillers that I found. The canned meat... I don't know. I got a lot going for me, but not ideally what I would want for that fight, but I'm obviously better off than I was. Is this the roof? Yeah. Oh wait. So, revisiting these areas becomes significantly easier when you've like already defeated a few things. Yes, and probably this will just have a key, right? Toy capsule. You can see there's a key inside of it. Plastic capsule from a vending machine containing a random toy. Maybe not so random. Golden key, surely it opens something, but what? Perhaps the door that we're in the same room as. Yeah, seemed like a good place to start. I was curious if I would start finding keys, and then the keys would have to go to that, padlocked, like, metal coffin, you know? Mirrors? It's still me despite everything. Isn't that oh, man. Isn't that an Undertale thing? That's a very unexpected reference. But Mirrored Amy. Thomas died because of you? Oh, damn, I didn't get to read it all. Is that me? No, not exactly. She wears her watch on her wrist. Right wrist, unlike me. Okay, so here is where having this stack of gear is actually going to matter. Is this sledgehammer? You are nothing to me. Oh, damn. I want that sledgehammer. Give it to me. I'm trying to keep an eye on here to anticipate that she's going to say more. 3 times 3. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm okay using one. Oh, hasten. It has hasten. Oh, shit. So maybe don't do that yet. I think I'm going to have to make the trade-off there. It's fine. Because now I'll be able to defend all 3 of these attacks here. Applied lots of bleed. Oh man, gearing up to do that again though. That is kind of rough. I do kind of wish I had the pickaxe right now. That would be helpful. Either one of those costs like 1 to generate, right? So I'm flying through the things I've generated, and I'm not gonna get a lot out of this area. I'm gonna end up in a bit of like a gear deficit again. At least I can go pick up those nailed planks. There are multiple nailed planks around for me to go retrieve. So there's at least that. How do you know it's a dream? Yeah, the nailed planks are my best bet to use up, really. Wake up. Please space out your attacks a little more. I don't like this constant bashing shit. I think if I use Imagine, it costs the turn and only generates 1 of that thing, so I can't reliably bring a shield back into this fight. I'm not in a great place here. One eye are something glass, something... Oh man. You're just gonna keep hammering me? 3? Shit, I can't like indefinitely defend against that. I don't have a ton of healing items. You're really making this difficult for me here, Ames. I'm gonna have to end up doing this area a 3rd time. Like I potentially just don't have enough again because I'm not gonna be able to outpace that damage through healing. The painkillers will only buy me a couple turns. Yeah, I'm a little bit screwed here. Damn, I really didn't expect to hit such a hard wall again so soon. I don't even think that said nothing. I don't think that said you're nothing to me. I don't... Well, that went surprisingly poorly. Shit. What would be best to defend against that? High damage dealing, I guess? Oh, man. But you really take, like, nothing with you out of that. So it's not like I'm going to be able to buy better stuff. I could go back in and just hope I find better stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford anything especially useful out here. Even if I took the reading, and I found so many thermoses. Like, that was so incredibly useful. That was such a huge leg up, was to find those. So I think I just need to go to the casino, go to a new area where I'll be more likely to find... just get more echoes. And then even if that doesn't go well, at least I can go back. Yeah, damn. So that definitely was intended to be set up in a way where you need to bring in your own coin to generate. You can't find it. It was like intended to be an extra difficult fight. I wonder if I would have had enough stuff to fight the Puppet Master at least, though. With all those thermoses I found? Like, probably. I'm going back in one more time. Oh, whoops. But I'm just thinking to myself that now that I have things like the Spider Fang and stuff, now that I can bring some of that with me, that might make the difference. It probably won't help with the Mirror Amy fight. But it's not like I have to pass the skill check of a bunch of fights, because the Joshua and stuff is like, that's all already dealt with. So I can just run around, gather up as much stuff as I can, generate what it feels like I'm missing, and then go from there. Pickaxe. Oh yeah, I took the extra focus this time around, just in case I didn't get a thermos. At least then I would have, like, a nice supply. A bunch of medicine. Healing for 4 is like... I kind of need the healing item upgrade at this point. It really is becoming quite limiting to only heal for 4. So many things do that amount of damage at this point. So that's an upgrade I might want to focus on sooner than later. This, the other 2 times, has only had 1 medicine charge. So yeah, I have a full bottle of medicine. Could end up helping. Could be decent. Having the pickaxe is huge. I think it was worthwhile. A 3 bonus focus versus gaining a 4 charge item. But you don't have control, so it could have been painkillers or something stupid that I don't, like, need. So I don't know. I think I'm happy with my choice in that regard. The bone kind of sucks. That's not a very good get. Trash can lid. Fine. So I'm glad I waited to try and generate anything, because now I can at least assess what I'm starting with and go from there. So the planks are an easy choice. I need that stacked as high as I can get it. I think I'm going to want the trash can all the way as well. So I'm going to start defensive. I think I want 3 Spider Fangs to stack bleed like absolutely crazy. Having the cleave and bleed will be useful. I think I would take at least 2 of that. The generally just having cleave is good, so I think I can get you all the way up to max. From here, like things like the box cutter and stuff aren't great. They have a role, and potentially it'll end up being worth it. But now we can take on the coffee, max out the pipe. I think max out the planks. I won't have much left to go with after that. 3. So maybe I add one more to the cleaver or the pickaxe. The pickaxe is pretty damn good to have. Yeah, and then I could imagine something mid-fight if I really needed to, but I don't know about that. Hasten all enemies. That does make that quite sketchy. Having the heavy damage option, I think I'm going to go for it. Oh, I forgot the Fang hastens things. Ooh. Damn, that's a little sketchy. I guess I'm going to take the bone just because it has the 2 damage. It's not great. It's not a great item, but like maybe I can make use of that somehow. So, skip all your blabbering banter. I don't need to hear anything from you. Let's just get to it, man. Let's rumble. I don't... You know I don't have as an item to slow, so I can't do that this time around. So immediately in that regard, I'm already stuck having to make kind of a different decision there. Hey, that's huge. Great time to be lucky. Okay, but at least here now you're all just going for the attack anyways, hey? This as a starting point of the fight is tough. Like just dealing with 3 things at once is like pretty brutal resource depletion. Do I just take you out? Just be done? Maybe make use of some cleave? I'm gonna start with the pipe. You'll take a bleed damage here. And then you'll bleed out next turn. So that's a decent start. These 2 are both going to attack. I'll save the planks. I only have the 2 planks left. And they'll both get bleed. Bleed for 2 turns. It might work out. I'm gonna go for it. So you'll just die. Easy. That one's simple. I just don't know. The bleed will apply right away. Okay, and if you're gonna space out your attacks, good. Then at least... Okay. That was decent. That was decent use of items and things. You are getting stabbed with the spider fang instantly. That is like, I think the best thing I could do. Maybe 3 of those was unnecessary. Oh, we started with an attack, not a summon. Shit. Well, because you're already on 0, and I'm trying to stack those against you a little bit. I think that's where I want to start. Maybe I should have healed. How much damage are you lining up? 3. I'm going to heal. My thinking is if he's going to summon anyways, I might as well wait and get like a lot of cleave going in my favor. This will fully defend me, but he's only dealing 3. So like this, the health is almost being used like a shield in this case. I don't know how smart that is or stupid or what. Oh man. I'm like boned already, it feels like. Because you're going to do 3 damage, you're going to do what? 4? 3. So I'd be down to 1 health already in the fight, like just started. So I just really might not have what's needed for this tier of fight yet. I guess I'll try and shield my way through it and hope that the next turn order, things are a little better for me, but he might just start attacking nonstop. I was concerned about that. Now this is a lot to try and do. I think I'm a little bit hooped because he's gonna hammer me with damage. He'll even. Yeah, I think I am stuck. Did this go worse than the previous attempt? It kind of might have. I didn't expect to get attacked so aggressively. I guess what sort of damage are you guys lining up? 2 times 4. Yeah, I'm toast. Well, damn, I did my best to try a few different iterations of all this. I'm really going for like the kidney punches there. Really winding up from down low. Little sneak shots. That was more of a haymaker, it looked like, from that angle. Well, really taking nothing useful with me there. Alright, we tried. Decent effort. I think we need to move on to the casino. I wasn't expecting sort of a grind in the tail end of the game here, but that's kind of where it seems like I'm ending up in. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you again soon.